And if it's a little bit obnoxious, if you're here and you're watching, we got 2 sources up and running, 3. Let's see if, there we go. Looks like we are live on every platform right now. I'm trying something new today, so if we run into any problems, my apologies. We ran into problems earlier when I was trying to do a patron-only stream, but this is obviously the sunset over the Seine with some people down here having some drinks. You can see a little bit of my gimbal because I'm in the ultra-wide camera setting, but I think we might be able to zoom in just a wee bit. Hey, Yanni from YouTube. Perfect. Okay, good. I've got multiple platforms going right now, so we'll see how it all works. But there we go. That's what the full camera looks like. Glad you can make it, Yanni. Glad you're here. Let's start walking. Let's start with let's see what happens. You can see there's a lot of construction going on over here on the. Oh, that guy is riding his bike on the sidewalk, so that's questionable. That guy's riding his bike in the bike lane, like a decent bike can be. But anyways, lots of construction going on over here. Hey, Laura, Eddie, Esther, awesome. I'm glad it looks great. Give you back to the sunset view. I think that's the more interesting view, as it were. And you know, gotta enjoy it for what it is. So hopefully we won't have too much wind. I wasn't originally going to start here, but I wanted to make sure that it was on time early. And glad to see you're all in here. Oh, hey, look, Miriam. So we've got a little bit of Facebook action going on here. Mark. So I'm streaming to multiple platforms right now. Hold on, let's see if this works. See if you guys see this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go to my favorited things and go ta-da. Let me know if you saw that. Anybody see the ta-da? This is the platform that I was trying to use, or the app I was trying to use earlier. If you were tuned in for the patron-only stream that ended up being a very public stream. My bad. Yeah, sorry about the wind. We're going to get off the river, but it's going to take us a minute. And the river is usually where it's pretty windy, so hopefully that gets better. I'm going to look into getting myself a microphone so that we don't have to deal with this all the time. No ta-da. Did you see it? Oh, there it is. Okay, it came through. Boom. Don't worry, we'll get off the wind eventually. But here's a little bit of a sunset animation for you as well. It's so amazing. Look at all the sun. There we go. A little bit better on the wind maybe, but the problem also is with this gimbal, it prevents me from plugging it into anything. So I'll have to get like a wireless mic at some point. But I'm glad you guys saw it. I'm just out for a stroll. You can see me here for a second, I suppose. Let's try this out and see if this works. Go to the front camera. How's it going? Here we are taking a stroll down on the river. Masks are required everywhere down on the river. So unlike the dead areas of Père Lachaise, I'm not able to, you know, take off my mask for spite as I go. But that's okay. It's not too bad. The only downside right now is going to be the wind. I promise it will get better once we get in and off of the river. Which actually I might see if I can get into this little. There's a courtyard a lot of you will recognize. We'll walk through here in a second. The plan tonight, I'm on the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus and testing it out. I can't see your comments right now. As you can see, my hand is empty. I'm tracking your comments on my other old, sad little phone. But I'll basically, I wanted to try and see how the mid to low light scenarios were for this guy. See how he did. So far, so good. You can let me know how the picture quality is as we go. Obviously, if the connection drops or gets weak, that'll be its own problem. But so far, it seems like we're off to a good start. This guy also we have some fun things like today. We have a patron producer for this walk. Nicholas, thank you so much for being here. That's just gonna sit there for a while. I'll leave that going at the beginning. I didn't want to leave the patrons out of the whole scenario. And yeah, I'm just gonna be playing around with this app a little bit, seeing how the streaming goes, if it's better than what I normally use. And hopefully, if you want to watch it on Twitch, on Periscope, or on Facebook, it's running on all those platforms right now as well. So not just limited to ye old YouTube. But why look at me at the sunset out here? So this is the sunset on the river. Nice and calm, no wind for the moment. We're gonna go over here. Does anybody know what courtyard that is? I'm gonna go back to looking at comments so I can see if anybody know. Let's see who gets it right. Glad it's better. Eric, just skip the conference. I mean, really. We're here, we're hanging out, you know. But Place Dauphine, there it is. Well done. Got it. Place des Vosges is over in the Marais. We're currently in the first. We've passed over to the first. Half of this island is in the first and half of it is in the fourth. And we're currently in the first portion. This is La Monnaie, the old mint, I believe, of Paris. It's connected to the, Justice Department. And the other mint, like the modern mint's on the other side, it's on the left bank. So let's walk through here, see what we see. I have some neon lights in store for you. So if you're into like, I don't know, carnival sounds and flashing lights, that is what is coming. See how we do with these flowers. This is very low light. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look too noisy. It looks a little bit soft. That doesn't look too bad. That's also on the wide angle. Let's see what the full looks like. Looks pretty crisp. How are you feeling about this? This is a very happy place to be in Paris for sure. I'm happy to be here too. What's up, Joe? Ami Bunny, welcome. Debbie. Oh, it's Dauphin, Place Dauphin, so it's the prince's place? Let's find out. I always forget if it's Dauphin or Dauphine, so we're gonna find out. Dauphin is the crown prince. So if you're the Dauphin, that means you're next in line to be king. Era we're talking about. But thankfully, actually the Dauphin, during the revolution, I think he escaped with his head. I don't think he got it cut off. He was like 8 years old. What's up, Vanessa? Welcome to the party. Callie, good to see you in here. Gina. Good to have you guys in here. So there's a lot of nice little, they turned the whole place into a terrace, which is really nice. And it's Dauphine, not Dauphin. There you go. This is Dauphine. It's feminine. I think that means it's feminine. I may speak the language, but I don't know that I can be called a language expert. Robert Pattinson. I don't know if I caught that reference at all, to be honest. But I am really excited to see Tenet and the new Batman. So he's really he's all over the place. Let's go check out the bridge. We're currently on Pont Neuf, just dodging buses and scooters as best we can. I just answered your question. There you go. The picture's deteriorating. Hopefully it comes back now that we're out of that little courtyard and alleyway. Hi, Andy. Jerry. Hey, Chantal. Yeah, well, thanks. Chantal TV here. If you haven't subscribed to her, if you don't follow her or watch her streams, she's the one that gave me a little bit of a streaming tutorial on how she does it today. And if this is any better than usual, she gets all the credit. So feel free to go follow her, subscribe. Like and subscribe her stuff. She's pretty great. She's my my Dutch Parisian mama, teaching me all the tricks of making it as a streamer in Paris. Happy to take you on a stroll, Fia. You want to say hi to Henry IV? Is this Henry IV? Let's find out. Who thinks it's Henry IV? Who thinks it's Bob the Horse Wrangler? If you went for Bob the Horse Wrangler, I'm afraid that you were wrong. Oh, it's really hard to read though. It's really backlit. Hold on. There you go. Aww. There he is on his horsey. Maybe his horse is named Bob. We'll never know. Well, actually, you probably could know if you opened a history book, but we're leaving right now, so sorry, Bob. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna ask. Do you want me to cross Pont Neuf? That's number one. You want me to cross? Well, I'm gonna cross either way. But do you want me to go to the left bank and then cross over to the Louvre on Pont des Arts, or do you want me to cross to the right bank and then walk into the Louvre from the Cours Carré right here? So this is number one. If you want me to go to Cours Carré, this is number two. If you want me to go Pont des Arts, you can vote. What will you vote? What will you vote? You let me know. I'll stare at Henry IV. So number one is Cours Carré. Number two is Pont des Arts. I get a number two for Pont des Arts. I got another left bank. One. Pont des Arts, left bank. Okay, that's a lot of left banks. And then some right banks, but a lot of left banks. Whoa, look at all this come through. Okay, here we go. We're going over and back. A stroll, a stroll. You can see the moon up there. The moon is out in Paris. The moon, I mean, it's not exclusive to us. I don't think we can claim that as being a Parisian feature, but it is visible from Paris right now, which is nice. Number 21. There we go. Get a little more sunset action for you here as we cross. Pont Neuf. I don't know, a little bit of tour guide-y moments for you. Literally translates to the new bridge and is the oldest bridge in town. Hey, you can actually see La Défense through those trees there. All the way out there. You see the skyscrapers? La Défense. Way the heck out there. Can I go all the way to my wide angle? I think I am. And so, ironically, the new bridge is the oldest bridge in town, built by Henry IV, who we just went and checked out his delightful statue. And yeah, it was like they used it for all kinds of things, but one of the more interesting things, they hung criminals from it. So if you were sailing into town like these guys, maybe you were, you know, a pirate fresh in from the ocean, and they would hang criminals so you would know, no stealing, bad. And then these giant blood splatters would let you know, seriously, no stealing. He's bad. He's a bad. Also, that's paint, not blood, just for those of you who are genuinely concerned now that I've said that. We're all okay. I mean, as okay as any of us are in the middle of a, you know, pandemic. But you can see all those people. Do you see all those people sitting down on the tip of the island? So this is a great spot. And actually, all the way at the end, there's like a weeping willow, which is a little bit annoying to sit under. But all these people just sitting out, having a picnic, drinking, maybe smoking something, maybe having a snog, for those of you who are British or of the British English persuasion among us. And there's Pont Neuf in all its glory, slowly fading into the distance. It is a beautiful night for sure. This phone is the Samsung, Chantal, yeah. Oh, it is your, you mean you want me to buy this? Yeah. Chantal's definitely on Team Samsung despite being on Team iPhone. She really thinks that I'll do best with this. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Everything's good quality so far, I hope. This is the mint here, La Monnaie. So it doesn't print francs anymore, obviously, but it does print money for a lot of countries that don't have the security to print their own money. So like some former colonies, I don't know who all they do it for, but it is an active mint, and they still print money. Hello to Spain, Karen. This is the Samsung, yeah. When I hold it away from me, okay, hold on. This is a test. This is near my face. This is away from my face. Can you hear me okay when it's away from my face and I'm looking at the comments? Is it all right? Crystal clear view is good. Yeah, there are Smurfs at the La Monnaie right now. It's kind of weird. Here's some Pompier for you. So if you want to, you know, the firefighter boats, they live on them, which is kind of cool. You hear me both ways? Hey, Dixie's over on Twitch. Look at that. Away is not good. The Bouquiniste, yeah, you can buy stuff from the Bouquiniste when they're open. There are some of them that are open. Here's those Pompier again, in their fancy boat. And we're about to get to the Académie Française, so check that out. Okay, good. As long as you can hear me, I'm not going to put the phone too far away from me too often, but there are some angles that are more interesting than what I can, because right now we got the Bouquiniste right here. So if I raise it up a little bit, then you can see that. So this is close to me, not as interesting. This is a little farther away from me, definitely more interesting. Downside is, I can't talk to you as clearly, so. Hey DJ, yeah, a lot of people are on YouTube, but you and Dixie are on Twitch. And I can see all your comments in one place, which is pretty cool. Again, thanks to Chantal for hooking that up, helping me figure this out. Hello to Michigan, Rick, Ed. I'm not with anybody right now. I've got, that's not the Samurai boat. I was like, are they out again? I don't recognize that boat. Oh, it's Canorama, that's why. Those guys are headed back up the canal here in a second. If and you don't believe me, I do need a mic, I agree. I'm not with that guy, nor am I with those guys. This is the spin to show that I am sadly and truly alone. There you go. All right, here we go. This is the Académie Française coming up. I do have my mask on, it's true. Hey, Duke Death. I haven't seen you in a while, because I haven't been on Twitch in way too long. We're doing a stroll here. I'm sorry about that wind. It'll get better when we get off the river, theoretical. But I can only make so many promises about the weather. I do need to get well, it's not as bad as a Category 4 hurricane, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yeah, one of those guys, there's some, some angry people wandering around. It's true, I've been working hard. If you're wondering why I'm talking to comments you can't see, it's because we're streaming to 4 platforms right now. So currently streaming to YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch. I have no idea if anybody's watching on any of those platforms. I'm seeing lots of comments from YouTube, a little bit from Facebook, a little bit from Twitch. Look at this, the lights are about to come on. They're coming on. Oh, the lights are all coming on. Hold on. Oh, look at this. Perfect timing. Let's see if they flicker and get brighter here in a second. Pont Neuf's all on. Maybe I missed the flicker because I was too busy talking to you guys. I don't know. Let's see if we can go wider here. I am multitasking, it's true. Chantal is on Periscope all the time, and she's got like 10,000 people when she's on there. She did today at least. Okay, I can't get any wider. Oh, you know what I can do? Why don't I do this? Forgot there was a button for that. Look! Little widescreen. Look at all those people biking along, having a grand old time. All right. Here we go. Crossing the river. Now this is, theoretically, this should be coming up on the end of our really windy times. But I can't, again, make any promises. Hold on, let's add, I feel like we should add something fun here. Just for the heck of it. What I was doing, so what you might have missed in Père Lachaise, which I thought was really fun and clever, I don't know if you agree, was that I was doing this. Boop, 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 when looking at the tombs. Thought that was really funny. Don't worry, those death symbols don't mean anything in real life. It was just trying to be humorous. But hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate that you're here. This is zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-day. Okay, I should probably pull the chat back up so I can see what you guys are talking about. What are they all saying? Are they talking about me? The weather is beautiful for sure. Let's go back to, while we're up here, back to the main camera. Give you a little bit more of a lockless bridge shot. Oh yeah, evening bike rides here are amazing. Aw, thanks Jesse. I do love living here. I love this city so much. And it's nice to take a stroll. And it's more fun to share it. I'm glad I can share it with you guys. It's gonna get darker. Don't you worry, the sun is setting. It technically gets darker as the sun sets. It's how the world works. So don't you worry. It started out lighter for the iPhone 2, as I recall, at least, maybe. But we're gonna keep going until it gets pretty dark. Hey Chantal over on Twitch as well. Look at her bouncing around, Rick. Yanni, 151 watching, 165. Cool. I can't see any of those stats right now. August has been, yep, has closed down, if not more than usual. It's been kind of weird, but good. Père Lachaise is where we were earlier, GTAC with those guys buried in it. I'm glad Twitch is so clear. It's really cool. Thanks, Chantal. The time here right now is 9:10, Duke. I found the Peloton because I did bike tours with them. So I was a bike tour guide before I was a coffee drinker there, I suppose. Here you go. So I gotta wait for the light anyways. This is much prettier to look at than traffic. I'm headed for some neon lights you'll see here soon. Yeah, I feel like doing it at dusk is good. You get a good sense of the mid to low light, so it'll get darker here and then we'll get a good sense of how it does at night with the real nighttime stuff. Oh cool, Deb's watching it all over the place. I'm gonna get the full report from Deb here in a second. Rue Saint-Honoré. I get Rue Saint. So you don't say Saint, you say Saint-Honoré. Honoré. There you go. That's how you say it. It is beautiful. Yeah, the blue is nice. The blue, it's interesting because the blue is what Chantal was talking about. When she's talking about how she prefers iPhone, she was saying that the blue does not look familiar to her iPhone eyes, which is really interesting. Okay, we got a green light. Let's roll. Let's roll. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome to the Louvre. The Louvre. Let's change this camera so we can see way more of the Louvre as we walk through it. That's not how you pronounce it, by the way. I just like to say that. Oh, I'm on Twitch as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, you are too? Wow. We're headed into the Louvre right now, Kathleen. I'm glad you got a good holiday in. Yeah, this is a great time to be walking around. Unfortunately, we got some scaffolding here that's not so nice. But the rest of the building is as nice as always. Wait, hold on a second. Chantal, aren't you supposed to be out streaming right now? Why are you watching me? Oh, I'm glad, Jill. I hope this is a nice relaxing stroll for you. You can't chat on Twitch. Oh, it's I don't know how to help you with that actually right now, unfortunately. So far, the iPhone streaming seems to be collectively winning in the comments. I'm going to assume you guys aren't biased. Look at this. Isn't this nice? That's great. See what change does. Looks a little bit nicer in this lens. Looks really nice, actually. What's up, Gary? Hey, Dad. Glad to see you're in here. Something's attacking messages with symbols. I don't know what that means. Iceland. Ooh, I love Reykjavik. I'd love to go spend more time in Iceland. I think I'm caught up. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about anybody stealing my phone, but I try not to be stupid about it when I'm out and about. Although there are risks that get taken, so there are always chances someone could steal my phone. Hope they don't. Ah, interesting. Twitch color is better than YouTube color. That's really interesting. Yeah, we are in the Court Carré right now, the square court, literally. We'll see how it goes as it gets darker. That's the thing. I think phones like the iPhone did too. Ooh, music. There's a bit of a struggle in mid light. It gets cleared up in low light because it figures out what it's doing with itself. So we'll see what happens as we go. Oh, Streamlabs. You can whitelist Chantal. Chantal's trustworthy. Yeah, I figured I'd stop talking for the saxophone there for a second. Not too shabby. Hey to Long Island. Yeah, windproofing for sure is a thing that has to happen. It's a constant complaint, and it is the worst. We gotta get the sound fixed at some point. I'll get a microphone before I stream more, I think. An impromptu Paris Noir mystery. I don't know if that's the best or worst kind, but it sounds delightful. All right, let's do a little pan around the pyramids here. I have not done the Ferris wheel. I keep wanting to stream from it. That's actually a streaming thing that I wanted to do. Maybe I will one of these days. Perhaps. Let's try the wide and see how it's doing in the... It's a little bit fuzzier when we try the rear. How's this? So this is the selfie cam. This is the front cam. So that's the wide version of the selfie cam. This is the more tight one. It's pretty noisy. The picture is pretty noisy, but it doesn't look too bad. Here I am in the Louvre. Say hi, Mom. I'll send a postcard, don't worry. Okay, anyways, that's enough of me. Boop. Back to the front camera and back to the lens. It looks a lot nicer. Looks nice. Let's see, what can we do down here? Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, please. That would be great. This is the Samsung, yep. I'm glad you can hear me. Sorry about the wind. Apparently it followed us in here, so I'll have to look into getting myself a little lav mic like Chantel has, and I might have to upgrade my gimbal as well so it actually works together properly depending on which one I get. But that's okay. I like streaming. I like walking around. I miss doing this more often. I'm glad you like the graphic pop-ups. They're fun. It's a cool app. It's called Prism. I'm enjoying it so far. Thanks again to Chantal for that. To give her all the credit for introducing me and teaching me some tricks today. Yeah, I think really the Samsung and the iPhone are really comparable in most categories. I think I'll talk more about that in the future, but they each have their perks, their bonuses, and then they have their weaknesses. And, overall, I would be happy with either, to be honest. And I'm tempted to get, I have different temptations for both. Hey, Michael Mon, thank you. The technology fund has been started. Thank you. Appreciate that. We can go out here for a little strolly-woly. It's interesting that we can't see the gimbal in the wide lens anymore like we could earlier. Oh, that's because we're not in the wide lens. Can we see it if I pop it? No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, a little bit. Just a little bit. But that's okay. We're going to go back to everything's so small when I did this way. Here's the wide angle pan. It just looks really soft, the focus. Not a huge fan of that. Let's go back. Yeah, no farts, don't worry. Hey, Melodious. Oh, thanks, Joe. I will take you up on that post-stroll brewski. I'm well prepared for that this time. I did, so I walked all the way from Père Lachaise down here, but I did stop and have a drink with some friends on the way, which is good. And I ate a little something because I was remembering all the comments that were getting left about how I never eat and then get sleepy on these strolls. So I was responsible. All right, so cross this street safely. There's nobody here. It's pretty glorious. We're heading for that Ferris wheel, by the way. For those of you that were curious what I meant when I was talking about like neon lights and so forth, that's where we're headed. So we'll get to see it. Oh, it's so cool. This app is really nice. Well, I'm glad that you feel like you can be here. We're just taking a stroll together, enjoying a little bit of Paris, despite the fact that it's all locked down. And enjoying the fact that it's extra quiet. Oh, thanks, Tony. Yeah, man, I want to do more streams like this. If you guys are enjoying these, that's something else that's good to know. Because I like it. It makes me feel better, honestly, to take a walk. For one, I love walking through the city, and I don't do it enough on my own. And then for two, I get to share it and talk with you. And, whoa, thanks, Brianna. I really appreciate it. The color change in my chateau would be going wild about now. Just between with the low light as it got darker, you mean? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna, hold on, wide angle. We're gonna walk through this archway. Isn't that cool that I can switch between the lenses? This app is saving my life and my bacon. Yeah, we'll get rid of the wind noise, hopefully. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep working on improving it. That's why thank you to my patrons as well for being patient with me. Earlier, I was trying to do patron on the stream and had a technical problem, wind, and thankfully they were very patient. And yeah, I'll keep working on it. I'm gonna keep experimenting, trying new things. I'll keep taking Chantal's advice because she's so wise, and we'll keep getting better. No, we're not back to full lockdown. We're not under really any lockdown, just masks right now, and waiting to see what happens with the hospitalizations and death rates and see what comes from that. So, good, I'm glad you're enjoying the live streams. Oh, thanks, Jose, and Miss E. Appreciate it. Aw, thanks, GTAC. That is, you know, any amount is more than I expect, so I really appreciate it. That's really generous of you. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. It's a free stream, so if you can't afford to tip in for a microphone or whatever else, it's fine. I'm happy that you're here in the first place. Now, here's the question. Do we take the safe route into the Tuileries and over? Do we take the danger route? Actually, the Tuileries might be closing, so we'll see how that goes. Do we take the danger route through the bushes and then to the Tuileries? Safe route is 1, danger route is 2. First to 5 is gonna win it. And I'm watching. Whoa, thanks, Jasmine Jackson. I appreciate that. Lucy says danger route. That's 1 for danger. Danger, danger. Danger. Oh, wow, okay. Well, you guys apparently aren't so worried about my life, so here we go. Well, at least I'm streaming, so if I die, it'll be, you know, entertaining at the very least. Ooh, my backpack's getting heavy. I've walked a lot today. Here we go. So one of the, gotta talk quietly. I saw what I was about to describe. These bushes, there's a picnic there. That's totally fine. But these bushes are famous because it's like the pre-grinder grinder. And so if you let your kids play in these bushes, make sure you bring hand sanitizer. That's all I'm gonna say. This is a PG stream. Hand sanitizer, and be prepared to explain why there are balloons on the ground. And then everything will be okay. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it, man. It's really nice of you. Whew, I'm working to keep up with all you guys' comments. I put my phone away again out of habit. Wizards are always safe. No rabid clowns, unfortunately. Sorry. But lots of picnickers. Can we see them okay? Yeah, doesn't look too bad. The low light camera is looking pretty snazzy, to be honest. It is 2020, so whatever happens, probably couldn't have happened any other way. Oh, for sure, G-Tech. Oh, you're deploying? Where are you deploying to? I'll definitely keep making stuff for you to watch while you're out there. Say no more. Yeah, you guys get it. You know what's going on down here. You made me do it. You sent me down there. I told you it was the danger zone. I'm not gonna absorb all the danger by myself. You gotta know what we're getting into. Whoa, Yanni, thank you so much. Holy smokes. Yanni, the boss man, comes in again. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, picnickers, well, tonight wasn't a euphemism, but it can be a euphemism if you're not careful. It's been on this, the Ferris wheel's been here a lot. More than it's been down at the end. It used to be down at the end for like Christmas. I think it's like Christmas is at the end. The rest of the year it's here. I don't know if there's a method to that madness, but it's been here a lot. So it's definitely not abnormal that it's here. As far as like where it normally is, quote unquote, not sure. Let's go for the wide again and see what that looks like. Prepare for some soft focus. Button, there we go. Yeah, they had to move it. I don't know what the story behind that is, but yeah, it is. I've done a couple of those. You'll find them in some videos. I don't remember which ones, but I've done a couple time lapses of this wheel. You definitely come back and do another one for sure. Yeah, these walks aren't bad. This could be a full-time job. Actually, I know people who make full-time livings doing live streaming, so. Okay, here we go. Hope you're ready. Whatever's about to happen in here. We're gonna give the neon lights and bouncy castles a try. That looks really cool on its own though. I just wanna stay here for a second. Okay. Yep, the Joan d'Arc called statue is true. The wide is soft and more cinematic. Interesting. I'm enjoying all these different hot takes on. I'm gonna leave it on wide for a second. We'll see how you like it. We're gonna get more light in here too, so it might sharpen up a little bit. Whoa, look at this guy. You can eat right under the wheel. That's a lot bigger than my wheel. A lot slower, but a lot bigger. A little bit of a tropic. Oh, shawarmas? What? What kind of shawarma is it? Is the question. I'm glad you're impressed. It's nice. It's not a bad camera at all. It's really good, actually. Pretty happy with it. These guys are playing guitars in there. You see those guys? They kind of look sad, to be honest. I don't know. Having a rough night. Look at all this. Okay, so while we're under the wheel, this is wide. This is normal. That's the main lens to wide. And then if we go to camera, here I am, more or less. And that's the like narrow version. And this is the if you have friends. Aw, I didn't have any friends pop in the frame with me. Hold on. This looks a lot sadder if it's just me down here. Data warning. I've used 2 gigs of data. No kidding. I don't care. Gotta get the datas. But thanks Samsung for warning me. So there we go. It's starting up again. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. It says Rue de Paris. That means the Wheel of Paris. So this is the main. This is the one. This is the big show in town. In case anybody said otherwise, don't you believe it? This is it. This is the Rue de Paris. All right, let's check out these racing kids here. I think pink's got a lock, but could be wrong. Whoa, thanks, Lucy. I appreciate that. I will snack well. Oh, nope, yellow's way in the lead. Hold on, yellow's killing it. Pink is way behind by comparison and holding everybody else up. We could totally get a play-by-play here, but I think we all know yellow's gonna kill it. Here they come. Oh, here comes yellow. Oh, they're gonna lap them. They're gonna lap them at that rate. All right, back to the pinkest ride I have seen in a long time. I feel like flying. I would totally do that, but I don't think that this would survive that. I'm pretty sure this gimbal would just literally die, fly out of my hand at some point. Hope you're enjoying all the neon lights like I promised. Air swing. I'm gonna get a shot of this because this is like the ideal thumbnail when I replace the thumbnail. Here we go. Hold on. Something like that should do the trick. Assuming I put in the work to replace this thumbnail. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the comments at all because I've been focusing on all this stuff. Let me come back to y'all. Whoa, thanks Sean and DJ, appreciate it. I guess you like them. Shawarma and bumper cars. I should come back here and do bumper cars. Although to be honest, I'm not sure that I trust them to be sanitized entirely. But you know, whoa, look at this. Plenty of light for the wide angle. Isn't that nuts? Can you shoot those balloons? I would get churros and so forth, but I don't want to eat. I can't eat and walk and talk at the same time. Both my hands are full. So churros might have to happen later or in a vlog at some point. Oh, look at all this stuff. Shooting more stuff here. Theoretically, as an American, I should be really good at these games. Whoa, archery. I want to see some axe throwing is what I really want to see. Whoa, look at this guy. You can race through a maze. I feel like they just rebranded this for Christmas. It's like the exact same thing. They just throw on a fresh Santa Claus or two. Well, Marianne, thank you. Bye, DJ. Have a good meeting. Oh, my dad. Apparently is my dad leaving? Oh no, he's saying goodbye to DJ. There's a pirate race you can do. And here are the bumper cars, as requested. Look at that. Thanks, Dustin. The likes are well appreciated. Look at this bumper car action. And oh, there's a VR pod thing here. Look at this. Look at these guys racing around in VR. Here's a guy shooting balloons. Oh, he got one. Look at that. Nailed it. We caught that on camera. He just won. That looks kind of scary. What the heck is this? Okay, hold on. We have what appears to be a Hydra. So we got a Hydra here, right? A troll, a dragon, like a wolf pig here, an ant that got microwaved or went through a forest fire, or he's got a human arm coming out of his mouth, so he definitely got turned to the dark side at some point. And just a regular old snake approaching the devil. So, yep, snake and devil. Cool. That's what everyone comes to the fair for. Your worst nightmare, Lucy. Well, it's over now. We're past it. No more nightmare for you, don't worry. This is like the little kid starter version of the swingy ride from earlier. And this is the little kid bumper cars that no one is into. So go for the big bumper cars if you come. It is colorful. This is fun. I like this. I gotta come do some night photography down here. These guys are open so often during the year. I don't know what the schedule is, but they'll open back up for Christmas as well, I imagine, unless things go south. somehow in another 2020 fashion. So, you know, could be expected. Shawarma, so shawarma is like, I believe traditionally Lebanese. It's similar to a kebab, but different. And for me, the main difference is usually the aioli. And I was introduced to them, so like a garlic sauce. And I was introduced to them, oh, these guys are stuck up here. Look at them. Here they go again. Rainbow Red. The style that I was introduced to was when I was living in West Africa with the Lebanese markets there. And they use like grilled chicken. So, and here they do the meat on a spit kind of a thing. So that is a textural difference. But yeah, usually it's like a pickle in it and some vegetables, and they're very good. They're very delicious. I love them very much. Yes, so many ways to puke, Mark says. Kind of like a gyro. Yeah, there are a lot of similar wrap sandwich combos, you know? And so many good ones out there. Well, thankfully we're past that ride. Here we'll see these guys, somebody coming down the log ride. Whoa, got a good splash there. Oh, look at this rhino. He's taking the photo of yo. He's on safari for people. Nobody realizes it because he's standing so still, but he's actually here watching us. There's another tummy turner for you. Whoa. That, I'd do that. Whoa, look at him go. Oh my gosh. Whoa, upside down. And then they flip over. Whoa. That is definitely an experience you do not get off of until it's over. So, you know, choose wisely. And there you go. We're like right at the end of this thing. Going back to the wide here. It's a popular ride. There are tons of people lined up for this guy. Oh, they're still going. I'm getting queasy now just watching this. Look at them. Yeah, they're slowing down. So there's some people stuck at the top while they get the people off down here at the bottom. That is quite the experience. Oh. Oh. Looks kind of fun. Looks kind of fun. And kind of scary. Okay, well, hey, what do we got here? Let's turn this around. And I think I'm gonna sign off. I'll double check on the comments here for a second. Thanks for watching. I hope this is a fun stream, just kind of walking along the river and then doing a little bit of low light testing, some night shooting with all these fun lights behind me. And yeah. Well, that's your favorite phrase. I didn't even think that was one of mine, but I like that is one of them. Andy, thank you so much. Whoa, GB, well, thanks for the pounds, man. Appreciate that. I'm glad you had a fun time. Thanks everybody for watching. I was just checking to see what was going on in here, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had a fun time walking with me. It's starting to slip after all the talking. Got it back up. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever it is you are, or a good evening, that you're ready for, you know, a little bit of a slumber. I will be sleeping in, is my plan, before I try to crank out a few more things this week. If you're a patron, I'll still be dropping the audiobooks. I'm going to try and finish the audiobooks this week, all the chapters, so that they're done and ready for you to listen to and ready to roll there. And I'm going to try and get the comparison video from all of this stuff in there as well, and get that done. And then I'll do a little travel vlog from wherever it is I'm ending up, somewhere in the south of France. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, I'll be in touch. I'll be posting a photo every day, and I'll be back in a couple weeks for more vlogging. And I'm really looking forward to. There are hints. I think I've talked about it. I definitely have talked about it with patrons, but I'll be talking about it more in the future as to how I'm going to be going about the exploration of Paris. And that brings us to the end of this delightful live stream that lasted all of 45 minutes. We're going to end it right there. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks again to Chantel for helping me out with some hot tips. And while we're here, we can also throw up our patron producer one more time. Thanks, Nicholas. I really appreciate that you were here. Thanks for producing this live stream. And I'll see you guys very soon. Good night.